trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bumper Sticker Wisdom. I am John.
I am Terry.
That's
Yaya.
Yeah. That's the only one that they don't even call you Terry.
No, they don't.
In our circles, it's Yaya. So.
Yeah.
Me or you? You want to say the prayer?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say a quick prayer. I'll say a quick prayer and we'll get started. Heavenly Father, thank you as always for giving us this opportunity. We just want to ask that you ordain this time for the people who are listening, Father God. Give it just enough time for somebody to find some hope, to find some level of curiosity and understanding, something to make them want to chase you and know you better. We love you, we thank you, and it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
It's been like a year since we talked.
I know.
It's only been a couple of weeks, which is cool. We've had some good conversation on here. I will say. We've had some really good conversation on here. Mm-hmm. Conversations that we don't have
at home.
Why?
I'm scared. I'm just kidding.
She is scared.
It's like I get here and I'm like, you can't beat me. Yeah.
Don't say that because people are going to think I actually beat you up.
I'm just kidding. No one's ever seen me with a black eye. Or a broke arm.
No.
So see?
They've seen me with a black eye.
When?
And a broke arm. I did punch you in the face one time.
Yeah, that was the purpose.
Totally on Augustine.
What were we doing? You were doing
something. I was breaking that rope at your dad's house. I was trying to untie that rope and it went pow.
No, it was at the lake.
I did that twice.
It's twice at the lake. We were like, I was like, ooh. I should have not stood back on there like that.
You're
anyway,
standing there looking at my fist like, poof.
It was your elbow. It was your elbow. It was your elbow. Yes. But anyway.
She fell down the stairs 2
times.
I'm just kidding.
Punch me 2 times. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, yeah. So, I've always I think it's just the environment that makes it different. As far as the conversation piece for like a couple.
We're too far from the table, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I can't reach you. But I'm not going to say too much crazy stuff on here, right?
Yeah.
Because we're doing this for an audience.
But it's been nice because we've actually talked a little more openly, wisely, So.
I think I noticed now. So we talked about the very first time you came on the show here at this studio, when it was just me and you, the very first time we talked about an issue in our life, which was food, right?
Oh, yeah.
What I'm recognizing is I don't think it's that. I think it's one stressor or another in either one of our lives, and neither one of us, we just don't want to, at some point it's just like, I'm just done thinking.
Yeah.
What do you want? I don't
know.
Care. I don't know.
Quit making me make decisions.
Yeah. Well, and it goes both ways. That's the problem.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes.
And, there has to be some level of give and take with that, right? Like, it does get difficult. What do you want to do? Because you don't want to serve the same 3 things all the time. You know what I mean? That's why.
Food has been good, though. It really has. But we've kind of changed our diet, too. So that's a little hard, too.
It's been good. Mm-hmm. Like,
I don't think Dad really likes it.
He hasn't complained.
Yeah, but he doesn't ever complain anyway. He doesn't really complain a lot about food.
They used to say, give it to Mikey, he'll eat it.
No, he pretty much eats pretty much anything.
It's pretty close.
It's just like when, we this, so I don't know, everybody's been in this, we had a big storm coming. One was coming one way.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, coming this way. And, of course, we didn't get what we were supposed to get. People are still out of power.
Yeah, south and east of us.
Yeah, they're still out of power. So keep everybody in those people in your prayers, you know. Still.
You brought that up because of Dad.
Yes, because we got lots of canned goods. And, you know, because, you know, older people are like, we ain't going to do that. But you never know.
Yeah.
You know. So, I mean.
My concern was if the power went out, like, what are we going to eat then? Like, we didn't have a lot of things that you couldn't, because everything's electric in your house, you know what I mean? But I came up with a plan. I was like, I have a Blackstone. That's propane.
It was propane.
I can get out there and cook on that bad boy.
So we got a bunch of canned goods. So I think he was super excited because we got Spam and those little Oscar Wire wieners, and he's been in a heyday.
What I found funny, I don't know why while we were locked in over the weekend, that Saturday, I had tuna, right? And I went and I got it out of the back pantry thing that we have. And there was only one can. And I was like, why would you buy one can of tuna? Till I realized you had 10 cans in the kitchen. I didn't know. I didn't look there first.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times.
I think there was chicken. I bought 2 cans of chicken too.
Okay, so you had some tuna, some chicken. But the thing was like, I didn't look in the kitchen first. I looked in the pantry because sometimes there's things that's just what you keep in there. You don't keep it in the kitchen cabinets or whatever.
Well, Dad doesn't normally look, but he's been looking lately because all my snacks are in there, and he's been eating my snacks.
Well.
And when I say snacks, my Twinkies. We don't touch Yaya's Twinkies. And he's eating way more than I have. I'm like, yeah.
You're going to have to find another place to put them Twinkies then.
I'm like, wow, what? I had to take him to work with me. I take like half the box with me to work. I was like, geez.
That's funny.
Because the other day I went to grab my cookies and I left one in there purposely. It's gone. I was like.
What cookies?
They're the peanut butter ones that, you know.
Oh, the Nutter Butters.
The Nutter Butters.
The wafer Nutter Butters.
Yes,
yeah,
those are so good. You can peel this cookie off and you can peel the peanut butter off and then.
So what I recognized about those is I have had Nutter Butters before, but that's a different kind. I've had the little cookies that are shaped like peanuts. I don't like them.
I don't like those ones either. Those ones are cookie. These ones are.
And so these
cookies are like.
They're wafers.
Wafers, yeah.
Well, whenever you first brought that home, Nutter Butters, I was like, gross. And then I saw you eating it, and I was like, that is not a Nutter Butter. It is a Nutter Butter.
Yeah, it's a different kind.
It's just different. I didn't know.
It didn't have chocolate or whatever on it.
I had no idea that there was different kinds of Nutter Butter. I
My
thought
mom
it was
used to
all
buy
the
those
same.
all the time, little squares, because when she would crack it, we don't get one square.
Yeah, one square. That's
You only
all
got
you
one
get.
little square, and you made that less. You took the cookie off, you ate the cookie, and then you ate the
You
peanut butter.
eat it in parts?
Yeah.
Because apparently you get more if you eat it in parts, right?
Absolutely. We were very poor.
Why do we think like that?
Because we were poor back then. You savored the sweets. You savored sweets, not the food. When you had food, it was like gone.
Shovel it in.
I still eat like that though.
You do something. You've gotten better. The better the food has gotten. But there are still times when I'm like not even halfway done and you've gone. And I'm like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
You know, they say too, though, that the slower you eat, the faster you'll get full. Right? So
That's funny because I don't eat like that when I'm at work. I like when we eat lunch. I'm very, I get full faster.
I wonder. I don't know why that would be.
And at home, I'm like, sometimes I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yes, so,
I think that's just it's got to be some sort of a trigger or it's just like in your mind that's the way it's supposed to be. It's like the dogs at the bowl. I'm gonna get mine and I'm gonna eat it as fast as I possibly can. You know what I mean?
That's how Pudge is.
He's a baby and he doesn't understand. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he's worried about having to fight for it or what.
He's done really good. He's only went to Murphy's Bowl once, and Murphy's like, "Rrr." I was like, oh shit.
He started sitting. I mean, he's done a good job. He'll sit there and wait. He knows he's the last one now because it goes in order, right? Of when they came in the home.
Beltray.
First. He's the alpha. He's Pops. He's the old man. Murphy came in second, so he gets fed next, and they know that. They sit there and they're like, Murphy's all over the place. He's like, are you getting mine? Okay. You getting mine? Okay. Are you getting mine? The whole time.
I love him.
He's so funny.
He's my favorite.
Then you feed him, and he looks at you and goes, can I eat it now? It's like, okay, buddy.
Wait, he wants to put approval first before he eats.
Yeah.
Every time.
I just give him a kiss on the nose.
I kiss, love, and...
Okay, buddy, you got this.
You got this.
And then I go and get Pudge's, and Pudge's is sitting down underneath Beltray. So I'm like, where's Pudge? Oh, he's under Beltray. You can't even see him.
And then he's like, what? And I'm like, sit. No, wait. And he's like,
very excited. Please let me.
He's like, what's that car?
We should have took pictures so we could.
Yes, it's like like bang, ooh, 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 ooh. It's funny, yeah.
But then you dumped it in there, and he's.
Yeah, well, I haven't had dog food for him today, so he ate some of the big kids' dog food.
How did he do?
He ate it.
We can feed him that then, as long as he can eat it.
I had like this much of his, and then he had like this much of theirs. So.
But did he struggle eating it? Did he get through it easy? Did he leave any? Because this morning he left some behind.
Well, because I gave him a little more than I normally do, but. No, he didn't struggle at all. He ate.
Then he can probably just eat with
because because the small was on the bottom. Well, then it means he ate the top. So yeah.
I won't tell everybody that we use pedigree because other animal lovers will be like, "You savage! Why would you feed your dog that?"
Well, I don't do kibbles and bits.
No, but I don't do.
I'm not
farmer's dog either.
Or blue or whatever that.
Good grief. You see how expensive. Listen, we have a 90-pound dog.
I'll give you my address.
Dog.
I will give you my address, and you can send me some. And you can send me some dog food if you want to. You want to tribute.
Blue Buffalo is what it's called. Yeah, we have a 90-pound dog, a 60-pound dog who's getting bigger.
He's not 90 pounds.
He's 87 pounds now.
He actually gained a little bit.
And then we have little Pudge, who is about 12 pounds right now, but he's probably going to be 60 or 70 pounds. I can't afford to feed them that stuff. They eat just fine, and they're growing just fine. They're happy. They are happy.
Dude.
They just don't
They
like
get more
strangers.
than just dog food, okay?
Oh.
They don't get regular dog treats, okay? They get beef jerky.
Real beef jerky, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, you're getting offended right now.
Yes.
You're upset that people might be thinking we're mistreating our animals.
You know what? There are people out there that beat their dogs and, train their dogs to,
to hurt
other people. And, you know what? I know one person in this lifestyle that if I come back, I want to be that person's dog.
Laura Bailey.
I will.
Jason has said the exact same thing.
I want to be her dog. I will do whatever she wants me to do. I will sit in her lap. I will go get her beer. I will do whatever.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. But yes, I want to be her dog.
We take care of our animals, and they're loved, and they are super happy.
Yes.
Dad's taken to it pretty well.
Yeah. He's done really good. And, I did write him a note, and I wanted him to know he is trying. He's doing a very great job.
Yeah, I've tried to take the time to tell him, I appreciate it. I know you don't have to, but Murphy and him are awesome. They're funny together. Murphy, so big brother. And you can see it in the way that Pudge interacts with Murphy and then the way Pudge interacts with Beltray. He's
actually calmed down with Beltray, though.
He'll mess with Beltray a little bit, but if Beltray just basically, it's almost like Beltray gives him a look, and then he's like, okay, I'll just lay down. You know what I mean?
I had to get on to Murphy because not Pudge today because I'm raking, that backyard.
Go ahead.
That backyard, right? And I'm raking. He's over there, and I'm like, Pudge, get out of the trash. And he's grabbing sticks. He's a golden retriever. He's learning from his brother.
He's learning from Murphy, though.
And they chew. The next door neighbor guy, he's like, I'm sorry, that stick that they're chewing on is the one I was like, dude, we're cool.
They can eat the sticks.
They love sticks. And golden retrievers love sticks because their brother and mom had a stick, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was huge. They like sticks. So that one stick that we had behind our shed, I'm gonna cut it up.
Okay.
So
Beltray has dug trees out of the ground to get sticks.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I mean,
but they're not allowed to bring them in my house, and they know that.
Did you see though the other day Pudge brought that little tiny stick in the house?
Did you see Murphy go, "That's not mine, Mom"? He went. That. He looked at that stick and went and walked away and said, "That's not mine."
I didn't do that
because he knows. I'm like, drop it. And he's like,
it's funny to watch him in full speed run into the door and be like, ha, as they're running because they know.
And he slides across my floor.
It does. He freaking power slides in.
All of my dogs are morning dogs besides Beltray. He is not a morning dog.
He's a morning dog. He just wants to be loved. Can we just lay here and let me be loved? He's just
but he's
just
you
like his
in
dad.
the morning.
Yeah. It's like,
I tried to take a nap today, and I was like, what is that sound? I thought he stopped breathing like 3 times. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, oh. And I had to sit there for a minute and listen. I was like, he is snoring. Because I didn't have the TV on.
All the time.
I have never heard him snore.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
You talking about Beltray?
Yes.
Oh, no. He snores a lot.
I've never heard
loud.
And I didn't have the TV on. I had that one fan on, but I didn't have the other 2 fans on. And I was just hearing him, and I heard him stop. And I was like, reached over. I was like, okay, still breathing.
Like it was me.
Yes. I was like, yeah, now I'm really going to worry through the night now.
No, he's fine.
No, he's getting, I don't know. I'm just.
Hey, look, we've talked about this, and like, he's not a young man.
He is not a young man.
He's an 8-year-old dog, which isn't super old, but he's a big boy.
Yeah.
And big dogs usually have shorter lives. He's happy.
He's happy.
He's healthy.
It's so funny because he just goes to the doctor and he's like, just shakes his tail and he's like, hello, 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 everybody. Just, how are you? You know, I mean,
if he had a hat, he'd be like, hello.
I mean, he's just like, you know, he just loves everybody, and everybody's like going, oh, he's so big, and I'm like, and he's the biggest bear you'll ever meet.
Biggest dogs are usually the nicest ones.
It's just honestly. Like the lady was like, okay, I'm gonna take his temperature. Will he sit down? I'm like, no. He'll just look at you like, hello in there. What are you doing?
Did you just hello in there? You just, what the heck is wrong with? Kiss me on the neck first, man.
Kiss me right there. Can you just say hello first?
That's
because
funny.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna give him a treat. I say he won't eat your treats. Don't
try to give him those stupid milk bones and stuff.
They're like, oh, it's pepperoni. I said he doesn't like your treats. I don't know what it is about your treats. He will not eat them.
We've tried. He won't eat them.
So I'll pull out his
I bet you're taking to Murphy. He'll eat them.
He would. The last time that you wouldn't eat them either, but I took out my little beef stick, and she's like, oh, Mom brought your own beef stick. And I'm like, took a little bite and gave it to him, and he's like, see, you can do whatever you want. And he just chewed away on
He's
that.
Like, y'all's treats suck.
Gave her a little bite, gave her a piece to give to him, and he's like, "Oh, okay, well, you're gonna give me one too." So, yeah. But you know, I take his own beef sticks for that reason right there. Murphy, I worry about Murphy. I do.
Why?
He's a protector. We should have seen him today.
Being a protector is not the same thing as like being aggressive. Right, like he may be aggressive in the act of protection, but like being an aggressive dog is unprovoked usually. You know what I'm saying?
You should see him around me, but he's like just watches people. Just like, I mean, when it's me, he's like he won't. He sits right in front of me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beltray's just like, hello, pet me, hello. You know, he's like, who's that? Is it Eddie Murphy? It's not Eddie Murphy. What's that girl that plays in Toy? What is his name?
Richard Pryor.
No, this is not Richard Pryor. It's Bill Cosby.
Ah, Bill Cosby.
Hello. Chocolate cake. Sure it's great. You know how he does that?
Yes.
That's what my Beltray reminds me of. He's just like,
scratch my butt.
Hello.
It is great.
Yeah, come on over here. And the lady goes, oh, he's shaking. I said, because he's so excited. It's not mow season, so he hasn't got to go.
He doesn't
get to go anywhere. So
the mow season, he gets to go on Saturdays with us to mow, and he gets to He doesn't do anything. He sits on a freaking chain out the truck.
But it's so funny.
Dude, he wants to go so bad.
I had to tell everybody this. So I took him to the doctor, not this Friday, but it was Friday before. And Murphy doesn't not like to go. So I didn't take him to Dad's room that day, like I did this time.
Yeah.
So I just walked out with Beltray. Dude, I could hear him all the way the driveway.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, Mom! Where are you going?
You forgot me!
I mean, you could
right here!
You could hear this baby howling. I could hear him at the stop sign. Mind you, it's a house away from me, just yelling at me.
That's so funny. I feel so
And mind
bad.
you, we only have one picture window, and it's our kitchen window. And he is like looking. Dad said he came out because he wasn't sure what was going on. And said, "Do you have Beltray?" And I was driving, and I said, "Yes." He said, and Dad said he was sitting in my sink, not in my sink, but tall.
He was up on the sink.
Up on the sink, just like, hey, she left without me too.
Don't forget about poor Murphy.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
he was. They don't go. I don't take them without each other. You know.
Yeah, that hasn't happened very often. Yeah.
But today I took him and put him in Dad's room and shut him in there. And he's like, okay, he was fine with that until I brought the puppy in, and he was like,
where are you going?
and his little football head, like had his little head out, just like what? Like, where's Beltray? Where's brother? Why are you leaving? Mom, where are you going?
He's funny. But anyhow, I think we've spent enough time on our dogs.
Yeah, I love them.
Oh, man, I love my dogs. They're awesome.
Well, they're gross.
You weren't, huh?
They're gross and nasty.
All dogs are.
Yeah.
They love you.
They do love me. I don't have a problem with that. They do love me. So.
But you're not a big dog person. I want you to remember that.
I was not a big dog person. I was not. But I don't know if I can have a little dog now.
It's not the same.
Someone was trying to it says, oh, we're trying to find a home for these Dachshunds.
No, thank you.
Dachshunds live way too long.
I don't want a weenie. That's right. I forgot. You had a tragic experience in
I
our
did have a
backyard
tragic
today.
experience. I had to clean up some.
Okay, let me preface this. We've been in our house. This will be year 4 in January. We've been there 4 years. We've had 2 canine family members pass away.
Yes.
We buried them both in the backyard. It's been almost 2 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Weenie. That was our dachshund.
17 years.
Yeah, she was 17 years old, and she was an asshat.
Thank you, Renee.
Yeah. So I noticed 2 days ago that I just happened to glance over there. There's holes everywhere in our yard because these Beltray always liked to dig, but he would stick it to 1 or 2 spots. Murphy digs everywhere.
He wants.
And so I didn't notice it before, but he had been digging at one of the grave sites.
But I put some big rocks. These rocks are huge.
Yeah. And so I noticed 2 days ago that the blanket, I could see what I had buried her in. And I was like,
I couldn't remember.
That's Weenie right there. And we tried to cover it back up with some dirt, but there wasn't a lot of dirt. It's hard. And it got all dug back up again, and we couldn't find any bones until today.
Well, this morning the blanket was dragged up to the porch, and I was like,
oh, I didn't know that.
nope. I picked it up, took it all the way up to the trash can that was out there, and I put it back there.
Mom found Weenie's skull today.
And I looked, and I was like, that's not what that is. I looked a little closer, and I was like,
Did she look like this?
it was very okay. So when people dig things up, you don't think that's not what it looks. That's no. This was very dark and dirty, black.
Yeah.
And I had to look twice at it, and I was like, that is exactly what that is. And
It takes a while. I guess it probably takes a while for the decomposition to make it look like that skull up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's all dry, washed out or whatever. But I think that's from being in the sun. And that's why it turns white like
Maybe.
that.
I don't know, but it's the only bone I found.
Which means our dogs have been chewing on the bones. Yeah.
You're not licking me in my face.
You don't let them lick you in the face anyway.
You're right.
Normally you don't, but you'll let the puppy because you like
anymore.
that nasty breath.
But yes. So rest in peace, Winnie.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about your skull, but not reburying you.
She gone.
Use in the dumpster.
My biggest thing is don't let them find Satchmo's body. Because
I put 2 more
my
rocks.
bad dad would be so devastated by that.
I put 2 more rocks, put more dirt on top of those, and I don't know what else to do besides put. I don't know. They like dug under. I mean, it was like I don't know. It's
hopefully not. But anyway.
I popped him with the shovel today. He looked at me and went, "Dude, no zone, no zone. Don't dig over here." He looked at me and was like,
"Ugh."
Yeah, well, I buried most of his holes he already had back there, so he's mad at me for that. He had 3 holes. I put dirt back in. He was mad about that. He was. But it's different. They're around the fence.
Yeah, I get that too.
The other ones I don't really care about, but
yeah.
Moving on.
We're 26 minutes into the show, and we haven't really talked about anything other than our dogs.
We love our dogs.
We love our dogs. Well, and actually, we started out by talking just about our relationship and like how this communication venue, I guess is what you would call it. This stream right here, it's just a little bit different, and it bothers me a bit that we can't just have conversation like this, even like this, even like talking about our dogs for 25 minutes. Like we don't really
we normally don't sit. It's funny because I was talking to one of my friends today that I bought football squares from, and her.
You bought squares? I'm just kidding.
You already know.
I know. We had a conversation about it.
But anyway, her son in his junior year. She's halfway through this season and has 1 more year. She goes, and then I'll have to sit on the couch with my husband. Then we're gonna have to conversate. She goes, then what I would do? I said, you're going to have to be nice.
I'm not gonna say we don't talk. We do. It's just funny how we don't conversate. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like we will occasionally, but usually it's when we're mad at each other, or we're frustrated about something, or we need to. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not like we don't communicate and work through things. We do, but it seems like sometimes that's all we do, and we don't just have a conversation. Like. We've said all the things we've talked about today about the dogs and stuff in passing, but it's not like one long conversation.
Absolutely, I mean? Yeah.
And that's okay.
But that's the world. I mean.
Well, I think it's just the way relationships kind of go.
Yeah.
And we get so busy. Like, okay, I was thinking about this earlier. We did go and we started switching, like my schedule got changed at work, so I could get home a little earlier, so I could start doing most of the cooking responsibility to kind of alleviate some of the issue. And the funny thing is I barely cook. Monday nights, I have podcasts, you have Bible study. Tuesday nights, you bowl, and I do editing. Wednesday nights, I have Bible study, so it's like most of the time it's something fast. Thursday, and most of the time I'm not cooking on Friday. Saturday sometimes, and then Sunday every Sunday. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, dude, this shouldn't be that hard. We cook 2 meals a week. What are we complaining? How's it so hard to decide?
Right?
So, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like we get so busy. Like, okay, just as a for instance, right? Monday night we came out to podcast. Tuesday I edited all the way up until right before you got home. And I still wasn't done. Wednesday, after I got done with my Bible study, I finished editing, right? And last night I did all the clips.
Yeah.
And posted everything for the week, right? Now this previous episode is done, and now I'm recording this one, so I got to start all over.
Right.
Right.
But you don't have to podcast on
Monday. I don't
Monday.
have to, but it's weird. Like, it's like knowing it's there, why wouldn't I do it? You know what I mean?
But I'm saying you don't have to come out here Monday.
Oh, no, I'm not coming out here Monday night.
Yeah.
No, not this coming week. And that's just the scheduling situation. You know, we both, Jason and I both have life, and, you know, other things take place in our lives.
Yeah.
So
It is. I have women's night. Woo! I'm so excited.
I'm not gonna do kids for them.
We didn't ask you.
Good.
So.
Because I did it last time and I was pretty not upset.
It's funny because I told Tori that. She goes, well, that was one night. And after that, we've had food since then.
Yeah, well.
I said, well, you know what? John gets it enough on Sundays. She goes, you're right. I'm not asking. I said, it's that or Sunday.
If they ask me, I'll do it. But it's just.
Well, it's funny because Austin don't want to do it either because it's a lot.
Austin.
Hannah's boyfriend?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He doesn't want to do it again either.
Yeah. I don't mind it, but last time it drug out till like past 9 o'clock, dude. Remember when last time I was there and it was like.
It was a dance night.
There's all these kids that haven't ate dinner because they thought there was going to be food.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like, I've been here since 6. I got off at 5. You know what I mean? It like.
I got you.
I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's just kind of, that's the thing. And that's what I'm excited for you, but I'm not working it.
It's cool. I'm excited my mom's going. And she's gone with me the last 3 times, and she's enjoyed it. I'm excited for her. I'm going to make her raise her arm up.
Okay. So, we took half of the episode to talk about our food and our animals, the 2 most important things in our life, other than Christ. So, what do you have? What do we have? What have you been dealing with, thinking about, that we can kind of shift the gears and put it where it belongs to focus on the Lord and finish this night?
Finish this night?
No, my question is what things...
What's going on in my head about...
Your spiritual stuff, not about home life and personal relationships and animal love, and we're talking about our relationship with God, church, all that.
Well, I'm excited because my booth starts on Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, you're leading a ministry.
I'm leading a ministry. I'm excited about it.
Did you do your 365?
I did.
Or your 121 or whatever?
Not with that, I haven't. I've not, but I'm excited about it. I got
to do one for the kids, or for elementary.
But I'm excited. I want to bring. My goal is for kids. I want to bring more women into teaching for sure. I want to bring more people into. Like I said, I just like my goal is once a month to bring at least 3 to 4 people into, to volunteer. Mm-hmm. I at least want to do I want to be able to bring a lot of baptisms into that.
I was thinking about it the other day because we talked about how in our elementary classes, most people are surprised when there's a male teacher, but all 3 of our teachers are male. Mm-hmm. And you and I were kind of discussing that the other day, and I'm wondering if a lot of that has to do with, like, the female participants, the female adults who might actually want to or could be good at teaching, don't want to do it because they don't want to play mom while they're at church. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm not trying to say that in a negative way, but it's like, look, I'm mom all week. I don't want to be mom at church too. Kind of situation. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to have to care for these children or whatever. I don't know. I was thinking about that there earlier, and I was like,
I'm excited. One of your things was to get the youth kids to do that. I think that's a great idea.
I think that's the next
at least once a month
big step for them. So here's my thoughts. Right, like used to, as I've been in the elementary or the kids ministry for about 8 years, 6-ish years, something like that. Between 6 and 8 years. I don't even remember how long we've been there now, but relatively the whole time I've been attending there, I've been in church and kids. I've been in elementary for at least the last 5 because it was before COVID. Mm-hmm. So that's got to be 6.
Yeah.
Because it's 2026 now.
Yeah.
So we used to have myself and Miss Bonnie, or myself, Miss Bonnie, and Braxton, or myself and Miss Shannon, right? So there wasn't a lot of volunteers. They decided and figured out to start using the youth who want to serve and all that to come into classrooms with us in the elementary as a way for them to serve, which is great. However, we got a lot of help, but not a lot of help. Does that make sense? All they're
doing is sitting playing with the kids, and
if they're even interacting, I will say that there's the majority of the youth students that are in there are pretty isolatory. They'll hang out in the corner talking to each other. They'll press play. You know what I mean? They'll turn the lights off.
Yeah.
They'll do things like that without ever really interacting with the kids.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to pull them out to get them to interact with the kids. But my thing is, the worst thing that you can do, it's just like what Jason and I talked about probably last week or the week before about our Bible reading. Like because, we check in every day with each other. Like, hey, I read whatever. What we both started to recognize is we weren't being intentional, right? So we're reading to read. So like trying to, I want to get at least 3 chapters
because I'm just reading just to read.
Right, because I can't tell Jason that I didn't do at least 3 chapters today. You know what I'm saying? So we started recognizing that we weren't intentional with the time. And I think it's just like at the gym too. It's quality, not quantity, right? It's awesome that you can do 48 reps of whatever weight. If you do them like crap, they're not doing what you want them to.
Right.
So I'd much rather do 7 solid reps than do 48 crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with our Bible reading and all that. I don't want these kids, these youth students to come in saying they want to serve.
But not serve.
Right? Like, it's about your next step, right? So are you doing it just so you can say you do? Like, yeah, I serve.
Yeah. Check mark. Yeah.
Right? Or are you legitimately trying to serve God, not only the students, but God? Right? And so to me, it would be dishonest of us to allow them to do that and dishonest of them to want to do that. So I want to challenge them to step up. I mean, we've got 3 teachers for 2 services a week. That's 104
what
services
if you're all
a year.
out at one time?
God forbid, right?
Yeah.
God forbid. One of the 2 of us is going to be out one week or another. It's going to happen. So at that point, it's like, okay, we have to have more teachers.
Yeah.
We're not getting adult females especially, that want to come into class and teach.
Yeah.
Or even serve. There's not a lot of adults.
That's true.
There's really not. So, hey, here's an opportunity. We got these youth kids who are kind of hungry right now.
Wow.
And you got to check them too. Are you just doing it to say you are?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do something?
Yeah.
Hey, whichever student you are, February 27th, that's you. You're going to teach it.
You even give them a whole month to prepare.
And I'm just putting a number out because that's a future date, but that's 3 weeks from now. But I'm just saying, okay.
You already have the lesson. Here's what we're talking about.
We get our lessons the week before the month starts.
Yeah.
And we could go, okay, you're doing the last lesson of the month.
Yeah.
Here's the topic. Here's the kind of the outline. Because what we get now is we used to, like, each of us teachers would come up with a lesson plan for the month. And we'd come up with a theme at the beginning of the year for each month, which was fine, but it got to be a little tedious.
It was funny because you would preach about something and then someone else would preach about the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it got to be a bit tedious. So we wanted to be a little bit more, have a little bit more direction, right? So we have a curriculum type thing, and it's like a Bible in a year situation for students.
Yeah.
All it is an outline. There's a lot there. You can teach it that way. You can do a skit. You can do this. You can do that. All we want is the content. Like, okay, what are we talking about? And each of us, whichever one is teaching the class that Sunday, gets to deliver it however we want to, right? Which gives us a little bit of ownership.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm the one teaching it, and I don't have to do what this thing says. I just have to use the main idea. Mm-hmm. I can deliver it however I want to.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you got all the time in the world for these kids, man.
Yeah.
I want to see these youth kids challenged and pushed.
You want them to thrive. Just like when they go to camp. What are you getting at it?
It's funny when they go to camp, they come back on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Katie's going to be great.
Me too. I just hope she wants it. I don't know if I just heard that she may want to move on to something else. So.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's because of
y'all want
not feeling like she has an opportunity. No, she said that she wants to get a little more out there, or that she doesn't have confidence in herself or whatever. But anyway, that was my goal as I'm the one that's taking the responsibility of like spearheading the 365 movement for the next quarter or whatever. My goal is to find at least one new teacher, consistent teacher. It doesn't have to be every other Sunday or whatever. One person who wants to be a consistent contributor to the teaching, at minimum, and hopefully 2 or 3 to help take some of the pressure off of myself and the 2 other gentlemen that teach. Mm-hmm. You know, because like you said, what happens if all of us are out? Hey, look, man, life happens, and it happens fast.
Yes, it does.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I was on break in January. I haven't taken a break from ministry in 3 years at least.
Yeah.
An actual break, like a long break, I haven't had since I started. But
yeah.
I've taken a week off here and there, but not a break.
Right.
I took a break because I felt like I needed it. And what happens when one of the other 2 has something come up and they can't be there? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah.
So I think that was kind of my charge, was to try to challenge these young people that are there saying they want to serve.
I think they could be good. Like, who was the good kid with the glasses? What's his name?
That's Wyatt.
I think he would be great. Mm-hmm. I really do. I think he'd be a great teacher. I really do.
Me too. He does well with the kids. He does. He's funny. He's fun. They like him. He's energetic. I don't have that. I'm a freaking Cocker Spaniel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm an old man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're Santa Claus, as they
say. Yeah. I'm old reliable. You know what I mean? I'm old reliable. And, you know, that's the same thing with Braxton. Actually, all of the Braxton and Johnny, they're way more energetic. Johnny is like a natural teacher. Mm-hmm. He's phenomenal. Like, I won't say jealous, but I'm like, dude, I wish I had that. I don't have that. I'm a good teacher because I think it's because I relate to people. Yeah. Right? That's what makes me a good teacher, because I'm able to. I'm probably more of a counselor than a teacher. Let's put it like that.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
I'm better on like one-on-oneing somebody to a better place than I am a room full of people. Right. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think that there's a couple of kids that would be good at it if they'll take the step. The thing that Wyatt said was, I got stage fright. Bro, I watch you every Sunday get on that stage with your little squirt bottle and play games with them. It's not any different.
Yeah.
It's literally the same. You just have more direction. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You think you have to be a Bible scholar to get up there, bro?
No, absolutely not.
I am not. I am not a Bible scholar. I'm not even a lifetime churchgoer. Mm-hmm. I've been going to church consistently for how long have we been going to church there? 8, 9 years?
Yeah.
9, 10, I think we're coming up on maybe closer to, I think it's got to be 9. I think it's roughly 9 years. How old's McKinsley?
8. Almost 9.
She'll be 9 in May 19th. Right? So it's somewhere around there because it was baby dedication that I came to church.
Oh, yeah.
For McKinsley. So that's how long we've been going. And I've pretty much been going every Sunday relatively since then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
give or take. But, I forgot where I was going with that.
About Wyatt and the, doing it as long as you've done it. And then teaching.
Just the fact that I'm not a Bible scholar, dude. I didn't go to school to be, I was going to college to be a teacher because I've always had a affinity towards young people about like kind of leading them. You know what I'm saying?
You saying you're more of a counselor than a teacher.
I think I probably am more of a counselor than a teacher, but they kind of go hand in hand.
They do.
But anyway, I want to grow that ministry because it is a good ministry and there's good people and there's a lot of cool kids, and a lot of good kids.
I know. I was
seen so many
upset.
Kids. Why?
I walk in and Nora goes, yeah. And I was like, no, ma'am. What are you doing in here? I'm in elementary. I was like, no, you're not. Go back to preschool.
Oh, yeah.
You're not. No, ma'am. She's like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
No, I don't
That's one
want
of
her
your babies.
to. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want her to be there yet. I want her to be in preschool. She doesn't go to elementary till she's in first grade.
You're not in class anyway.
No,
what
I
does it
don't
matter?
care.
Yeah. I've had, so Gage.
Yep.
I had Gage in youth, but I also had him in toddlers, elementary, and then youth. Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've been there. We've been there that long, right? And it was toddlers like at the very end, and then elementary, and now, and then youth. I haven't done youth in like 3 years now, but because anyway, it's just Caleb from Joshua.
Oh yeah.
God, he was a freaking nursery.
Oh God.
Now he's coming up on graduation from elementary, you know what I mean? It's crazy how quickly time runs. And those are all, that's the crazy thing is like I'm equating my time in that church to the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how important those kids are to me. You know what I mean? I'm not a yah-yah to them. I'm not, you know what I mean? And I'm not even sure that they view me and revere me the way they do yah-yah. They don't. But they know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they remember, they're like, it's Mr. John. You know, I'm Mr. John to them. You know what I mean? So that's how I quit my time there.
Awesome.
So it's important to me, and I want to get some of the, like, I still love youth kids. My preference is middle school kids. Like I always wanted to teach middle school, which is the youth. So I'm like,
and Wyatt's in middle school. I think he's
one of the middle school leaders. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, because he graduated high school. He's married now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy to see life happen so fast.
Makes me feel old.
Nah, but you know what
I'm
though?
only still 40. I'll be 54 this year.
Not 55.
Not 55.
She said, it matters.
It matters.
It doesn't matter. But why does it matter? The older you are, the longer we've been together. That's good.
Yeah, but my mom and them will just be 1 year older and married. They'll be. This is how my dad knows his anniversary. How old are you, Delise? He goes, I said, I'm 54. Oh, 55. I'll be married 55 years. That's how he knows how many years he's been married. Because it's 1 year me being older.
Yeah, I get it.
So no, you're not married. Dude, I went over there today. Holy.
What happened?
They were, and I was like, y'all both need. Do you need anything else from me? I'm going home.
They getting after each other.
Oh, ugly. I'm like, oh goodness.
55 years of marriage.
Jeez. I'm like, okay, y'all need anything else? I'm going home because y'all are just
at each other.
I mean, ugly.
You'll never be too old for me to punch in the face.
I'm just saying. I'm like, jeez.
That's funny. Yeah. I guess to me, like this conversation didn't go anywhere I thought it might today.
See?
So far, but we always want to we want God to be the center of the conversation.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure we've done that today so much. Maybe a little bit, but
we brought God into this. Like there was one of the things I wanted to bring up, that we didn't do the last time. I told you we were doing the 21 days of prayer, and I wanted to start praying after the gym, which I didn't start, but we have been. Mm-hmm. We have been praying after the gym every day, which was nice. And I think, one day was not a good day, but we still didn't stop. We still kept praying. We still pray every day after the gym. And it only takes like 5 to 10 minutes. And just remember, prayer means a lot. I mean, you might not think it does. And there was one thing in the one of my little books that I was reading. Prayer is just a conversation. Yeah. This is a conversation you can talk to God about. Is it going to make anything come true at that moment or make everything come to life? It doesn't.
It's not a magic spell.
No. Just keep praying about the things that you need to pray about, and eventually,
It's about relationship. Mm-hmm. It's not a priority. It's not an obligation, right? It's not I have to, I get to. You get an opportunity. We get an opportunity to step into the presence of the freaking creator of the universe, man.
Yep.
Every single star, every planet, and every galaxy in the expanse, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Started from let there be light. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It started from one voice, and that's all we're trying to get back to.
Is the light.
Because
John's going to show his light this year.
I'm putting a lamppost over mine. I'm just kidding. That's what Christ says. No one puts a basket over it. You don't cover your light. Mm-hmm. You leave it open. You put it on a stand so everybody in the room can see. You know what I mean? And I feel like the whole theme of my life right now, especially this year, is just surrender. Mm-hmm. Right? I've talked about this a few times. I talked about it on the podcast with Jason. I just feel like that's what God's calling me to right now, and stepping out in surrender. It's not about obligation. It's not about power. It's not about, presence. It's not about reward. It's just about stepping out in surrender, doing it because I called you to do it, and trusting me, and don't worry about the rest. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I talked about what I felt like was an embarrassing moment at the leader deal when I went to pray. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I started praying, someone else did. You know what I mean? And what does the enemy do with that? He just look at it, you're so stupid, and that was dumb, and nobody. And then because I lost all of my momentum, I felt the spirit in the moment, and then I had to pause. You know what I mean? And I still did it, and I still feel like, but I think that's part of humility, right? So I humbly stepped into a moment of surrender and did something that I was not comfortable with.
Yeah.
And like God told me, like the Holy Spirit told me later, as the enemy was accusing me, he was telling me that all those things and all those people that you're thinking about were judging you, that wasn't for them anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was for the 3 or 4 others in the room that felt exactly the way you did in that moment. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't feel like I belonged there.
Yeah. And I knew one of those persons that were in there that don't belong, and she doesn't ever think she belongs. And I'm like, dude, you are enough. You're enough. And I feel
think
like
that she was somebody who I was focused on in my heart whenever that prayer came up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I get it.
So, at the end of the day, the surrender piece of it is like, the surrender isn't, okay. There's like 400 things that are going on in my mind right now. And it's like, I can equate it to so many different things. People think that giving a tithe is about giving to the church. Mm-hmm. People think that money is about someone else's greed. Mm-hmm. When that's your fault. Mm-hmm. It's not their fault, And that's not God's fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's your fault that you're thinking like that.
Yeah.
Because it has zero to do with either one of those things.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what that person does with the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about surrender.
Yep.
And doing what you feel you should be obedient to.
Yep. Absolutely.
Here's what I know we should be obedient to, because it is the greatest command. Love God, love others.
Yep.
It's that simple. And so if giving your money is coming from a bitter place, then don't give your money.
Exactly.
Because you're not
You
helping.
have to give with a giving heart, because if you don't give with a giving heart, we don't want your money.
Yep. God loves a cheerful giver, right?
Exactly.
And that doesn't just have to do with money. That has to do with your time. Your love, your energy. You know what I mean? Yep. Your love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, or patience, gentleness, and self-control. You know what I mean? Faithfulness and self-control. Yeah. Right? That's it. It's about surrender. Yep. When you feel that urge, I need to pray for that person. I just feel like I need to go pray for that person. It's a moment to surrender.
Yep.
You know?
I got a good comment this morning, because I sent out a encouraging a scripture out every morning or whatever, and she texts me and she goes, thanks for the Bible verses every morning. They are they're very encouraging. I said, well, they're not always encouraging. It's
sometimes a kick in the nuts.
And sometimes she said, you know what? Sometimes we need that not encouraging message. Sometimes we need that. And she goes, and thank you.
It's a check me moment, right? There's
that's
so many of those times,
yes, and that's
where I just got to be checked.
Yes, and that's what she said. She goes, thank you for everything that you give me. She goes, I love them, and thank you. And I said, you are welcome.
Makes you feel good when somebody acknowledges.
Yes,
the effort
because
and
it's like some of them don't read them. Some people don't read them, and you get discouraged because you don't want to send it.
Could you imagine how it feels to be Pastor Richie on Sundays? Mm-hmm. Whenever you get to the end of that day and you feel like you just poured your heart out and gave out this spiritually powerful, Holy Spirit driven message, and you're like, if there's anybody here who's not given their life to Christ and they're ready to surrender, we're not going to, close your eyes, raise your hands. There's so many times when nobody surrenders. Mm-hmm. And I can feel the not the frustration, the disappointment. Because he's over my right shoulder usually, because I'm up on this altar to pray for people that want prayer, and he's usually right over my shoulder. And whenever we're in that moment, it's like I can feel the energy suck out of him. It's so. And look, maybe everybody in the room feels like that they've done this and they don't need to go any further, or whatever the case may be, but he does it relentlessly, and that to me means a lot more than the fact that nobody raises their hand. Yep. It means to me that he's persevering. We've run the good run. We've fought the good fight of faith, right? You got to keep showing up. You got to keep doing it, regardless of what lies you're being told from the enemy and the world around you is trying to tell you.
It's hurting a lot of people, and it's just very damaged as it is. We just live in it. People
just living in kitty litter, man. It's just a mess. It's
just terrible.
Do you have another joke?
I do. Let me get it out. Let me take my glasses off.
You got to take your glasses off to see.
I do.
You put your headphones on to hear.
Yep. But I still can't hear.
Okay.
Why did the math book look sad?
The meth book or the math book?
I said math.
Oh,
I didn't say meth. Math book.
It's just a meth.
It's a myth.
Why did the math book look sad?
Because it had too many problems.
That's the best one you've come with so far. That's a good one.
Yes.
It had too many problems.
We all have the problems.
I must be a math book.
Math book. Oh, jeez. That was a good one.
Here comes St. Augustine. It was pride that changed angels into demons. It is humility that makes men as angels. It's the contrast between pride and being humble. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And God's word actually says that pride comes before the fall, right? And we're supposed to humble ourselves before the Lord. And I don't know what humble means to you. I kind of understand the definition of it from like a Webster's dictionary definition, but it just means to lower yourself.
Oh.
Kind of is what it means to me. It's like recognizing that this thing is greater than me. I'm not greater than it, and I'm not even equal to it. It's greater than me. I'm humbling myself to it, right? Because pride is, I got this, right? I got this. I don't need you. I don't need nobody. I don't need God, right? That's pride.
Yeah.
Because pride
Your
comes
pride gets
before
in
the
your way.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this was, we'll see.
Hey.
Everybody loves Yaya. We'll make sure Brianna knows you're on this week.
Check me out.
Check us out. Check us out. You're not the only one here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here too.
Check me out.
I am checking you out.
I know you are.
Anyway,
All the time.
All the time. I get on her nerves. So anyway, TMI, man. I'm sure it's TMI for everybody. Sorry. Blooper. Anyway.
You're silly. Silly Willy.
Silly Willy. Anyway, if you guys like what you hear, see, taste, touch, and feel, you should check us out. We're all over the place. For Bumper Sticker Wisdom, I'm John.
Terry. Yaya.
Taya.
Taya.